So an odd method of authoring. So does anyone know how the Quran was compiled? Right? Did Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam sit there and write it? Or, how did it come down? It's basically, he was a prophet for 23 years. According to the scenario, a verse would be revealed. After the scenario, the verse would address it. And then it would be added on to its relevant surah. I don't think there's any book in the world that's ever been written like this. Where you have, imagine this, to write your book, something has to happen and then the verse comes like right after that. So it goes according to the events of your life, kind of like a journal. But when you put it in order, and it doesn't go in chronological order, the verse that comes, it goes into a different surah. When you put it all together, you can't tell that they're separate pieces. They fit together like in a story. So think of, I don't know, what's everyone's favorite novel? Harry Potter. Right? When the kids like Harry Potter a lot. I had a friend, when the Harry Potter book came out, we were in Hibbs. He got the book somehow. He borrowed it from someone because we didn't have enough money to buy those books. It was like $50 or something. That was ridiculous. He read it in a day, like 700 pages. He didn't sleep. He didn't eat. He went to class, and then after class, he just read. He loved that book. Imagine, you got various chapters. You got chapter 5 that comes to, what's her name? J.K. Rowling. She gets chapter 5 in the mail. Right? And that was because someone talked about some issue. She gets chapter 5. Next day, she gets chapter 10. Or bits and pieces. Then she gets chapter 1. Then she gets chapter 15. And so it's not matching chronologically. She's getting random bits. And then she's told to put it in a certain order. And then when it fits in order, it makes a story. That's definitely not how anyone writes a book. They write from the beginning, or at least they have the end in mind. This person has to die at the end. So what do I have to do to lead up to their death? They have a system. This follows his life. And whatever happens, that he can't tell what's going to happen. So if you say that, okay, he planned the Quran. In Ghar Hira, he sat there and he thought about, okay, I'm going to write this ayah, I'm going to write that ayah. That's miraculous too, because how did he make the events unfold for that ayah to come? Because ayahs are in response to events in his life. He could only make the Quran if he knew his future. And that's why he can't get it from another person either. Because you have to know the future to write the Quran like that.